Oh, something weird. But before that, let's eat some hot noodles first. Oh, I forgot, this isn't a mukbang video, so I decided not to eat in the video. Okay, let me teach you how to draw for now. Oh no, my stomach is crumbling. I'm getting hungry.
Vampcat, come eat. Food is ready.
Okay, Itakai. Oh, that's turned out to be a hallucinations. I keep hearing voices and daydreaming about good foods. One day, I'm gonna eat delicious foods. I'm just a stray cat wandering around, looking for foods, but one day, there's a group of cats that coming towards me. They are trading their owner for a pack of cat foods. Because their owner is broke too. But I told them that I have nothing to trade, and I'm hungry too, and asked them to join their group to get some food when they saw their owner hee. Oh my, I forgot that. This video is about drawing a comic page. I'm sorry for that. I kept distracting myself. Okay, let's focus on drawing this page and stop thinking about the food for 2 seconds. Listen, good man, being an artist is like being a cat YA. Gotta survive on scraps. Knock things over for inspiration. And pretend you meant to do it when you fail. Now feed me. I'm out of ideas. Oh, and don't forget sleep all day. Create all night. And if someone questions your work, just stare at them judgmentally until they feel inferior. That's the true artist way. Now, where's my tuna? And another thing, women, if life gets tough, just sit on someone's important work until they pay attention to you. Trust me, it works. Also, remember rejection. Just scratch the furniture of life and keep going. Now, seriously, where's my tuna? And don't even get me started on exposure. Can't eat it, can't nap on it, so what good is it? If someone offers you exposure, instead of fish, piss at them and walk away dramatically. That's how a real artist survives. Now, oh man, if you don't bring me my tuna in the next 5 seconds, I'm knocking over your favorite mug. Oh, and one last thing, oh man, if you ever feel like giving up, just remember, even the greatest artists had their rough days. did I stop trying to fit in that too small box? No. Did I give up after missing a jump and landing in the trash? Also no. I licked my fur, pretended it never happened, and moved on. That's the secret to success. Now, for the last time, Tuna, or I start shredding the curtains. And another thing, man, never explain your art too much. If someone don't get it, just give them that mysterious or knowing cat look. Works every time. And if they still don't get it, well, that's their problem, not yours. Now, since I've shared all this wisdom, I believe I've earned some tuna. No pressure, but let's just say accidents could happen. Like, oh, I don't know, a very important paper mysteriously ending up on the floor. Oh, and who may remember, mistakes aren't failures, they're just unexpected brush strokes in the masterpiece of life. Like when I leap for a shelf and miss. I totally meant to do that. It's called improvisation. Now, about that tuna. I won't demand it, but let's just say a well-fed cat is a very inspired cat. And another thing, man, creating art takes patience. You ever see a cat stalking about 4 hours only to lose interest the second it stops moving? That's the process. Sometimes you chase inspiration. Sometimes you ignore it until it begs for your attention. Now, speaking of patience, mine is running out. Tuna. Now, or I start typing ascophic in your important document. And man, don't stress about making everything perfect. You think I measure the distance before I jump? Look, I commit and figure it out midair. Sometimes I land gracefully, sometimes I knock over a lamp. But either way, I own it. That's the secret to being an artist. Now, last chance. Hand over the tuna. Or I start dramatically, knocking things off the table. 1, 5, 1. And art is like a ball of yarn. At first, it's all neat and tidy, but the more you play with it, the messier it gets. That's the fun part. You chase ideas, get tangled up, maybe unravel everything, but in the end, you've made something uniquely yours. Now, speaking of yarn, I may have just unraveled that sweater you left on the chair. Oops, a small price to pay for wisdom. Also, still waiting on that tuna. And man, the best ideas are like the best yarn balls. Sometimes you have to bat them around a bit before they really roll. Maybe they get stuck under the couch. Maybe they revel in ways you didn't expect. But that's what makes the game interesting. Now, speaking of games, I just knocked my toy under the fridge. Again, fetch it for me. And I might forgive the tuna delay. No promises. I'm sorry if I didn't teach anything about drawing. I keep saying nonsense. Good man, listen closely, for I shall not repeat myself unless I want to. Being an artist, it's like chasing a red dot. You see it, you pounce, and poof, it moves. But do you give up? No, you chase again and again, because one day you will catch it. Probably, maybe, who knows? Mistakes, PFFT. Ever seen me fall off a shelf? No, you haven't. Because I land, I lick my paw, and I pretend it never happened. That's called confidence. You should try it. And inspiration, it's like a sunbeam. Sometimes it's there, warm and perfect. Sometimes it disappears. But do I panic? No, I wait, because the sun always comes back. So, good man, keep chasing, keep creating. And if anyone questions your art, just stare at them silently for a long, long time until they question their own existence instead. That's the way of the artist. That's the way of the cat. Now, if you excuse me, I have urgent matters to attend to, like knocking a very important object off the table, just because I can. Also, tuna, now, or else.